Hi guys, it's Nikki, and yes, as you can see, I'm in a little bit of a different room today, and I'm going to be doing a tag video that was tagged by PunkChyaz. Well, not tagged, but she actually created the video, so I'll put a link to her channel down below, and it's a selection of 10 questions that she's put together just for a tag video to be something different from makeup and beauty, and one where every single answer that everybody gives we can guarantee will be different. So, well, apart from maybe one, but we'll see. Anyway, there's 10 questions, so I'll get cracking. Right, what is the most weird and wonderful thing in your room right now? That would be this little money box, which I bought for my daughter a few years back, and it's actually from a Chinese website. And of course, as we all know, those that know my girl knows that she loves her pussycats. So if I just show you this close up, there's a little fish on the top, and what you do is you put your pennies here, and then the little pussycat will come up, nab the pennies and go away in the box again. So that is the weirdest thing in my room right now. Normally in her room, but she left it in the front room today, so hence weirdest thing. Sorry about it getting dark. It is nearly 8 o'clock in the evening, so it is getting darker, and I'm at the front of the house and the sun sets that side, so we'll work with it. Next question. What is the most unusual thing you have ever bought yourself? Yes, it's a piece of plaited willow with some ribbon on the end. I actually got this from Prague. I went a few years back, me and James went, and we went at Easter time, and I kept having people smack me on the bottom with one of these, and when I went into a shop to ask why, because I noticed they were selling them, it turns out they're actually called a whipping stick, and what you do is you slightly tap on the bottom the person that you think is good looking or handsome or pretty. So I promptly bought one and was tapping James all the way around Prague. So yeah, that is the weirdest thing I bought myself, a Prague Easter whipping stick. I just now got them twisted. There we go. So yep, that's the weirdest thing. Told you the answers wouldn't be the same, wouldn't they? Anyway, next question. What's the weirdest gift you've ever bought someone else? Easy done. I have bought lots of other weird gifts for friends and family and stuff like that, but too many to go into. What's your most unusual piece of clothing? Now, I don't know whether you're going to be able to see it with it being dark now, but I have got this full-length jacket that is actually a 1950s vintage that has, I hope this is going to show up, it's actually got black embroidery on the lapels and little cuff sleeves. So I shall try and do a video in the light. Let me put the light on and see if that's going to help things. Just one second. Well, doesn't that help things a bit? Anyway, the jacket, it is full length to the floor, and you still can't make out the fleur-de-lis pattern on the lapels, but there we go. But this is the most unusual item in my closet at the moment. Apart from, I do have a skull dress, but it's just a maxi dress covered in skulls and crossbones and gothic crosses. So anyway, that's that question answered. Next question, what is the most unusual pair of shoes you own? I do own quite a lot of pairs of shoes, it has to be said, but I tend to go for ones that I can wear all the time, and whether I can wear them sort of evening or sort of a night out and that sort of thing. But so the most unusual pair of shoes I own have to be these ones, and they're a little dusty because I haven't actually worn them out of the house because they're a little too high for me to walk in. But this is what it looks like, and it is a 6-inch stiletto with a 1.5-inch see-through platform heel. So yeah, these are the most unusual pair of shoes I own, but when you're into shoes like me, they are rather gorgeous, aren't they? And I just haven't found the right place to wear these yet. That's the problem. As soon as the right scenario comes up, these little beauties are going to go out on the town and paint them as red as what they are. But those are the most unusual pair of shoes that I own. They are by a company called Nightlife, and it says Dare to be Different. So there we go. If you want me to do a shoe collection, comments bar down below. I have had one request already for a shoe collection video, so there we go. Next question. What's the most unusually awesome beauty product you use? That's easy. It's this tiny little tub here. Once I've gotten through this one, I am going to be getting the full size. But it is just a CC cream, but it's a daily correction broad spectrum cream. But the thing that makes it unusual is, if I can get close enough to the camera, it's called Super Goop. And I think the name is absolutely brilliant, Super Goop. But as far as correctional foundation type creams go, this one is brilliant. So I will be saving up for the full size version, but it is quite expensive, so it might take me a while. So that is the weirdest and most unusual makeup product that I'm using at the moment, and I use this daily. Next question. What's the most bizarre book you own? And that would be this one. It's not bizarre, but it is for me because it's actually about my dad, so to speak. And this is a book called Clairvoyancy, The Truth by Chris Sky. And that lady on there, if you notice, there is a similarity because that is my auntie. And she is a fully fledged medium. She's been on TV before and things like that. But a couple of the chapters in this book are about my family history as well, which is absolutely brilliant. And then she tells you about how she learnt that she had the gift of medium and stuff like that. So that is the most bizarre book that I own. So I'll just give you another look. I'm almost certain if you wish to buy this book, it is available online somewhere if you have a look, so like Amazon or something like that. I'll have a look, see if I can find it and pop it in a link down below, but I can't be 100%, so there we go. Next question. And what is the most weird and wonderful Instagram photo you've ever taken? Now, I had a look through my Instagram and I've come across two. One was from a while back and one was very recent. So the one from a while back, if I just show you, oh, excuse the glare, hopefully it'll pick up, there we go. That's me with two stylums either side of my head. Weird enough? No? Okay, we can go weirder. Those who are on my Instagram know anyway, because they've probably already seen it. And that is me with a silicone face mask on. There we go. Aren't I just the dasher? So yes, those are my weirdest Instagram photos. Can't wait to see yours. Next question. What's the most unusual item in your home? Well, the most unusual item in my home at this moment in time, getting sorted out, has to be a big stuffed toy camel from Afghanistan. He even has an Afghanistan hat on. His name is Chyaz, and yes, James did bring him back for me when he went to Afghanistan a couple of years back for Afghan. Obviously, we all know what's happening in Afghanistan. So, but yes, how he found a giant stuffed camel toy with an Afghan army hat on, I have no idea. But yes, my dromedary camel is the most unusual thing in my home at this moment in time. Oh, and the cat. There we go. That's also the most unusual thing in my house at the moment. Porcha, say hello. Yes. The last question, sorry I got sidetracked, is who is the most weird and wonderful person you know? Well, I know a few, and yes, I am related to them. One of the most weird and wonderful people that I know is my daughter. She can spend hours upon hours on end in her bedroom in her bedroom putting special effects makeup on, and when she comes out she looks really, really gory and immensely scary. No, you are not making a bed on my jacket. Come here. No. Come here. That's it. Come here. Rah! She's got my jacket with her now. You're being a pain. Thank you. Right, sit there and behave. No claws. Sit there. So that is the most unusual person I know. That would be Catherine, because she's this most beautiful face and yet does all these horrific special effects makeup. And I will put a link to her Instagram page down below as well. So anyway, due to the fact that somebody's staring into the window and will probably take up all of my camera space, that is the end of the questions. I will link the questions down below as well, so that you can do the answers for yourself. Thank you, Portia, for taking over. I tag Gemzy. Yes. I tag, hello, I tag Nay Butterfly and Million Will, and also 3140 Baby Girl to do this weird and wonderful tag. And thank you for PunkChyaz for creating such an amazing tag video. So all that remains for me to say is don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe, and come back to see me soon. Bye. Say bye-bye.